Whiskey Cactus here. We're streaming, right? It's live. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good. Hello, Whiskey Cactus here. Welcoming you back to more Trails from Zero. I must warn you. I must. Today is September 1st. And it is like a fucking light switch flipping when it comes to allergies. They're just standing there. They're just standing there on the edge, waiting for midnight on August 31st. They're just like, wait, hold on, fucking now. We have entered the sneezy season. Fall allergies are the bane of my existence. You can already hear it in my voice. So, I am going to apologize in advance. But, hopefully, we should be okay. If not, you'll find out soon. So, we made it back to Crossbelt. We did all the side stuff, except the hidden side stuff, I believe. I believe that's where we're at. We have a hidden quest that we need to do. I'm pretty sure I remember what it is. It's in the Harbor District with Hayway and a small obnoxious child. Something to that effect. Let's double check. I still haven't looked up a fishing guide. I don't know how much I care. I probably care because it's content. There's a quest involved. So I'll probably end up doing it. I don't know. We'll see. Sign is hung on the locked door. Yeah, we know. Hayway Trading. Man who runs this branch is named Sal, right? Yep. Sally, otherwise known as Hayway's sharp and capable White Orchid Dragon. Do we feel like paying him a visit? Well, even if we did, there's no guarantee they'll let us inside. Probably not. I wouldn't mind picking his brain about what happened to the old Ravach building. Yeah, Hayway definitely had their sights set on it, but in the end, Crimson & Co. bought the deed out from under them. I wonder how they feel about that. They probably feel very, very unhappy and very revengey. Oh, I'll admit, it was rather regrettable. Sal. Salutations, ladies and gentlemen of the Special Support Section. Your timing is impeccable, actually. Just so happens that there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you. What? Favor from us? Why don't you step inside so I can apprise you on the finer details? Though, of course, I won't force you if you're otherwise preoccupied. Nah, bro, I'm good. I want the extra points. We get promoted faster and get more money and get more items and stuff. It's great. Yes, you listen to what Master Sao has to say if you have the time. Alright. Alright. Doesn't seem to be a trap. In we go. Sealed shut. It's not even locked, it's just sealed shut. Excuse me. Excellent, you're all here. It is my sincerest pleasure to welcome you to the Crossbell branch of the Hayway Trading Hayway Trading Limited. Hope we aren't interrupting. Thank you for inviting us in. Salutations to you as well, Mr. Orlando. I've been rather looking forward to your return, especially. Yeah, howdy doody. I see you haven't changed a bit. I'm not kidding. Not fucking kidding when I'm telling you, man. Calendar switched over to September and I'm literally dying. It's crazy. Take that as a compliment. But my, who would have guessed that you had ties to the Black Alley's newest tenants, Crimson & Co.? This left me absolutely stunned. Whatever. Take you have a fair amount of intel on them, then. As a matter of fact, I do. Our two factions aren't without our, shall we say, connections. But perhaps Mr. Orlando could tell you a few things about that. All I know is that sometime last year, my uncle and his crew picked a fight with you Hayway guys over the Eastern Quarter. Sounded like a real bloodbath, too. That's right. Detective Dudley did mention something about that. To sum it up, we've had our fair share of romps and rabble-rousing with them in the past. Fortunately, we've since reached an agreement, so there's no bad blood to speak of. Though to this day, some Hayway elders do still curse the names of the Red Constellation's members. Sounds like bad blood. I feel like that's what bad blood sounds like. It sounds like both sides have quite a history together. As far as the old Ravach compound is concerned, it truly is a pity to lose it, but what's done is done. Don't expect them to be direct business competitors in Crossbell the way the Mafia was. So you can rest assured we're not looking to start a fight. Thanks for being so considerate. Pardon me for changing the subject, but what exactly is this favor you wanted to ask? We assumed it had something to do with Crimson & Co. Oh, yes, that. Sal, what is taking so long? I don't have all the time in the world. This fucking kid. Why, if it isn't Master, I'm sorry, I don't know Chinese, or how to pronounce Chinese things. Chin? Is it Chin? Shin? I'm gonna go with Shin, because Rixia is Rixia, right? So that's what, I'm assuming it's a similar thing with the X. So, Master Shin. I don't know, I'm sorry. Is there something troubling you? Of course there is. You've been keeping me waiting for ages now. When is this guide you promised coming to pick me up? I told you I'd be more than happy to show you what... I told you you're no good. Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't come all the way to Crossbell to be ferried around the place by one of our own men. But of course, this is why we took the liberty of making alternative arrangements for you today. These fine youths will be your guides. Them? Wait just a minute here, Sal. Is this the favor you wanted to ask? Allow me to formally introduce you. This is Master Shin, the grandson of one of Hayway's elders. We would like you to take him on a tour of Crossbell City. I was afraid you'd say that. Putting in a support request for us to babysit this little squirt. How unorthodox. These are the guys you spoke of. They seem a bit young, don't they? Why did you not send for someone like Ilya Platieri or Deater Croy? I fear you overestimate how much pull I actually have. That being said, the people standing before you are Crossbellan celebrities in their own right. These are the ladies and gentlemen who solved that incident in the spring. Are they now? That would make you the special support section then, wouldn't it? The same ones who crushed the cult. Small child knows about things, huh? But how? Mr. Shin is the grandson of an elder. It is only natural that he be well informed about current events around the continent. He's spent much time in Crossbell in depth. He spent much time studying Crossbell in depth before making his visit. Of course I did. You heard who my grandfather is? No, I didn't. An elder of Hayway. I didn't hear which one of them is it. Future of Hayway will be on my shoulders someday. I have to be a cut above commoners such as yourselves, mentally speaking. So we can kill him, right? Or just punt him into the water? We'll kick him and see if we can get him all the way to Michelin Wonderland. And if we can't, then oh well. Very well, if you insist, then I will accept this proposal. I could take this opportunity to ask about this cult incident. Huh? Is something wrong? This is love at first sight. What? Excuse me? Those alluring eyes, that luscious pearl gray hair. Those beautiful, bountiful proportions. I never thought I'd meet the woman of my dreams here of all places. You there, what's your name? Me, it's Ellie. Ellie McDowell. Nice to meet you, Shin. Ellie, even your name is lovely. Now I understand. This is why Destiny brought me to Crossbell, to meet you. Talking about. Great, so being a cheeky brat wasn't enough, now he's gonna try to play grown up too. I think Ellie has a new biggest fan. Well, I mean, it's fine. She's acceptable, Sal. I would like this lovely lady to guide me around the city at once. I'm glad to hear it. Well, off you go, everyone. Do be sure to take good care of Master Shin. Hold on a second. Yes, that's really playing tour guide for the grandson of a crime syndicate elder. Well, sure. Get paid, won't we? A few places in mind, he'll let you know. Do be careful on your tour. Let's be off, my dearest Ellie. And you other people. Thinking of going off with Ellie by yourself, were you? And what's the matter with that? There are far too many of you to travel comfortably. And besides, 3 is a crowd. Yeah, I get that, but you're a child. Trade conference is approaching fast. Crossbell is on high alert right now, meaning that anything could happen. For the sake of your safety, wouldn't it be smarter to travel with more protection? You may have a point. Very well, 2 of you may come with me as bodyguards, but no more. Ah, so the person I bring here is where I get to pick somebody, right? Let me double check something. Because I want to pull up a bonding guide. Which I do have saved in my favorites real quick. Pull up a bonding guide. We got bonding points. I want to just double check because I want to try to get to a position where everybody can have the bonding event at the end of the game. So there is like an ideal choice in all of these choices that will kind of even it all out and make sure everybody gets enough. I think the one to pick here is gonna be Wazzy. I think Wazzy is the suggested selection here. In order to make this better. Where was I? Yeah, I think it looks like Wazzy. Alright, so we'll do Wazzy. Or we could just go full in on Noelle. We could do that too. But I feel like it's important to see all the scenes. Especially Wazzy's bonding event is really, really good information to have. So, standard practice when it comes to protecting high-profile individuals. And it's decided. Well, you should be a meat shield for you should be meat shield number 1, Lloyd. Which of us 3 do you want to bring along? Well, I want to bring along Noelle, but I will bring along Wazzy. Not mind being your +1 for a little double date tour around the city. Noel and Randy, you two keep an eye on us from a distance and observe our surroundings. Hear you loud and clear, roger that. Drop the master. I get enough of that from highway members. Alright, here we go. Out we go. Let me begin by laying out the details of the tour. I prefer not to repeat myself, so pay attention. Uh-huh. Sort of pulling it off. Is he, though? Lovesick Fool really has it bad for it, doesn't he? Excuse me, did you have something you'd like to add? No. Get straight to the point. As discussed inside, you will function as my tour guides around the city. However, trying to navigate this place without a goal would only exhaust us. Therefore, I have decided on our eventual endpoint in advance. Where would that be? The roof of Time's department store in the central square. Okay. Simply ensure that you take me there last. After that, you will be relieved of your duties. Free to choose where we go along the way? No. I am not about to let you parade me through the duller parts of town. Instead, I ask you to bring me to Central Square via East Street. Okay. Well. Special trip for me. It is only obvious that I would make preparations beforehand. That said, I don't have any plans beyond what I've already told you. A few enjoyable detours. Your only task is to relax and enjoy yourself. Maybe lovesick was a bit of an understatement. Alright. Casual stroll through the city. You sure you're okay with that? Are there any other options you want to check out? Not Arkansas or something like that. There's always Michelin Wonderland. That's outside of city limits, and I think they're closed right now. So why'd you offer it? Who do you take me for? Of course, I've already been to the most notable places in all of Crossbell. They were enjoyable enough, and I wouldn't mind returning in the future, but that isn't my goal for today. There's so much more I need to see of this place before I leave. I'd rather see Crossbell's true face as its citizens know it, rather than the same old tourist attractions. Crossbell's true face? Put a lot of thought into this. Yeah, just imagine how bushy he's gonna be once he grows up, the little shit. Do you understand now? Daylight's burning as we speak, so I'd like to get this tour started. Fine. Alright. So, we want to go here. We want to go to East Street. And then we want to go to Central Square. So, we want to hit all of the tourist points between there and that, right? So, what are tourist points? Probably this. Is this touristy enough? Fine building. It's not your first time here. Naturally, even Hayway has an account with the IBC. It just so happens that I recently opened one myself for stock trading. Oh my god. Hoping to receive some hefty dividends in the near future. Were you doing something like that when you were a student, Ellie? Well, I did dabble in equities a bit. Never would have guessed. That reminds me, I recently came across an interesting investment opportunity. No thank you. Kid trying to sell me Bitcoin. What are options? You are truly a goddess. No need to head inside and move on. Alright. We could try the news. Is this tier? Nope. This is where Crossbell Times is produced. Wait, what? Main office being located in the Harbor District. Snoop around our business. Okay, yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Okay. So none of that. I guess we're done here. So we go to East Street. Explore all the places here. I assume we want to go to the downtown district too. Must feel quite at home here. Does it remind you of Calvard? In a sense, I suppose. Unfortunately, this is nowhere near as lively as the Eastern Quarter. Speaking of, I'd love the opportunity to show you around the Republic someday, my darling Ellie, by which I mean you are more than welcome to come home with me. Wow. Just fucking going for it. You gotta respect the hustle. Well, Ellie, you gonna go or what? You gonna go? Nope, not going in there. Bracer Guild. Crossbow branch of the Bracer Guild. None of your business. Oh, what are you doing here? Oh my god, stop. Just stand there blocking the entrance. Come on over. Who's the rascal? Is he lost? Should we help him track down his parents? Not quite. Hey, you, receptionist. Is the Divine Blade of Wind here right now? Someone has a mouth on him. Sorry, Dumpling, but Arios is out at the moment. Oh, good. Good, what's the relief? You're connected with Hayway, the grandson of an elder, no less. Damn. I didn't, silly. You were the one who just told me. Yeah, but you had a very accurate guess. Why does he look and act like this? What a strange person. Are people from the Bracer Guild this way? Are all the people from the Bracer Guild this way? You rude little scamp. I'm sure you'll make a fine member of the mighty Hayway. Only get worse with time at that. Without a doubt. Why the wariness about Arios? It's not like we hold a grudge against Hayway or anything. So you say, your people have meddled in the Elder's affairs on countless occasions. Divine Blade of Wind and the Immovable have been... The Immovable! Ah! Remember Jin. Remember him from all the way back in Trails in the Sky. He was kind of a nobody character, right? The immovable. Yep. A-rank brazier from Calvard, as well as a master of the Taito School of Martial Arts. I don't see him often anymore, but he's helped this branch many times in the past. Isn't Lin also a Taito practitioner? She sure is. Jin's one of her predecessors in the school, so it goes without saying that he's incredibly strong. Real issue with your guild is the code you stand by. Call it your guiding principles if you want, but that doesn't give you the right to do whatever you please in the name of civilian safety. By the same token, though, our code balances itself out. There are some things even we can't touch due to our non-interference policy. Hold the phone, little man. How do you know so much about that at your age? Flattery will get you nowhere. Anywhere you bracers are... Alright, shut up. Get him out of here. Excuse me. Introduce the kid to the other kids. Alright. I don't know why we're gonna do that to them, but I suppose it's fine. Hey, small children. Oh, you guys are back. How's that going? Are you in the middle of work right now? Guess you could say that, yeah. Why are we speaking to these children? Do you know them? Who's that? Sounds like a little boy. Who's little? I am Shin... I don't know, man. Sin? Could be Sin. Then it would make sense with Shin in the City is the name of the... I don't know. Man slated to bear the burden of Heiwei's future as an elder's grandson. I apologize. Oh, you're so tiny, but you act as grown up as Lloyd and them. You're a lot more of a big shot than your size lets on, huh? Stop it. Stop calling me small. Not even the distinguished legacy of Heiwei is a match for Kia. Let me introduce you, Jin. These two are Kia and Shizuku. I think they're just a bit older than you. Well, I mean, Kia's a bit older than you, but we're not going to go there. And did we mention that Shizuku is Arios' daughter? That's the Divine Blade of Winds. I bet you're a swordsman too, aren't you? Your eyes have been closed this entire time. You must be using that insight technique. Insight? What do you know about insight? No, of course not. Actually, I'm unable to see. My hearing is better than most because of it, but I'm not nearly as amazing as my father. I'm terribly sorry. That was ungentlemanly of me. Please forgive me for my insolence. Alright. Wow. Damn. Not from around here. How much longer are you gonna be at Crossbell? For about 2 more days. Cool, does that mean you're gonna check out the tower unveiling tomorrow? We're planning to watch it from the Roof of Times. You can join us if you want. Aw, look at Kia making friends. Look at that. He's got friends now. Alright, so that takes care of that. What other places here? Fishing Guild? Probably not. Yeah, no. No. Oh. 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 Okay. Well, in that case, I will double check. I'm glad I clicked on that then. I will double check the other places as well. You are the chairman of the Business Owners Association. I am a man. I can speak. I'm just on the verge of sneezing constantly. You know the elders? No, I don't know the elders. I don't deal with organized crime, quite frankly. These citizens were dying to show me the sights of their beloved Crossbell. Yeah, that's exactly how it went down. Alright, well, it seems like I can potentially go in places that have an exclamation point. So let's check the fishing club. Yeah, there's clubs like this everywhere, because there's fishing in every fucking game, because there has to be, because it's a rule of video games. Must have fishing. Alright, definitely the restaurant. So they even have Eastern-style eateries on East Street, do they? Alright, we're gonna have the food. What is the meaning of this? Dishes like this at these prices, is the owner out of his mind? Let him finish. For example, this Mapo tofu is better than anything I've had from 3-star restaurants in the Eastern Quarter. Something this exquisite should be thrice as expensive, so why isn't it? I don't believe this. How long has a restaurant of this quality been hiding in Crossbell? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. San-san. Niall and Dorothy mentioned. Alright. I think we're done here. Let's go downtown. Let's see if there's anything in downtown district. This is so dreary. Downtown district. Sadly, it was left behind. Every nation has these sort of places. Seen enough. Bring me back to East Street post haste. Okay. So I guess we weren't supposed to go there. That's fine. I don't think there's any other place in East Street to go. We've touched all the doors. So let's go in here now. Central Square. Times Department Store is the only a stone's throw away from us. Should we head there now? No. We must go to Genton. Purple Store. Between the decor and the merchandise, everything seems to be state of the art. I don't think anything in Calvard equals this in terms of scale. Well, that's just not true. That's just not true. I've been to Edith. So computers here that you can hook up to the Orbital network. Orbital network, you say? Yeah, it's the internet. Not that I'm surprised. Alrighty. What about restaurant? No. Not the restaurant? Not the restaurant. Okay. I suppose the SSS building. Giant dog. Is Zeit. Everything alright? Scared? What are you talking about? Nothing scares me. You got that? Absolutely nothing. This spot holds nothing of interest to me. Let's move on to the next. No. Okay. Fine. 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 No. Oh. Okay. Alright, and I guess we're good. Don't need to go to the back alley, I assume. So let's go to the times. Let's enter. Birds are in the coop, or department store, rather. Something wrong, Randy? I'm feeling like we weren't the only ones tailing them back there. Suppose it was someone from Haley, maybe? That'd be my first guess, but to be honest, I'm not too sure. Anyway, we should probably head inside too before we lose them. Well, that's ominous as fuck. Let me check out a few of the shops. Alright. Well, this is grocery, so I doubt he's gonna be interested in that. You? I guess this. Mishy plushies. This isn't Michelin. It's close enough. Mishy merchandise. Bite your tongue. I'm not going to stand for you mocking me. How could the man fated to lead Hayway possibly be interested in these childish toys? Have you no common sense? You have to take it so personally. I doubt Hayway has any bylaws stating that elders can't harbor an appreciation for Mishy. TikTok Mishy available exclusively at times? Like I said, only an infant would have interest in these playthings. Don't care for them one bit. Yeah, right. Yo, you got a Mishy I can buy? Yeah, let's do it. Buy the Mishy. Can we buy one for T.O. too? Store's limited edition. I don't get it. Just what do you expect me to do with this? Token to remember the day by. Oh. We've already purchased it, and it'd be disrespectful to toss it in the garbage, so fine, I accept. No interest in these silly little dolls. Uh-huh. Okay, can I buy another one? No. So I can't get one of those for T.O. Anything else to do here? Other stores? Anything I need to click on or investigate? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, guess we go up. Quite the view. Orcus Tower. May still be covered up, but the way it overshadows the rest of the city is astounding. Come on, Ellie. Get up front, right there, closer to me. Pleasantly adequate. The rest of our citywide tour wasn't too shabby either. I must admit, I think this little outing will be one to remember. Well, that's fantastic. I'm so happy for you, small child. Plan to return to Calvard in 2 days' time, after which I'll once again be surrounded by those stuffy adults forced to endure an endless torrent of studying. Such is the fate of a man who will one day command those of others. You enrolled in Sunday school? Yes, as a means of broadening my horizons. Everyone fears the adults guarding me, though, so they don't dare approach. That's why it was so refreshing to meet Kia and Shizuku, was it? Rather enjoyed myself speaking to children my age for a change. That's great. Enough touring. Escort me back to the office at once. Here is your small child. Never give him to us again. Please, thank you. I do not wish to see this small child anymore. Exceeded my expectations. It would seem there's more to Crossbell than just Arkansas and the theme park. Now I understand why a shrewd businessman like yourself is so taken by it, Sal. As for you, Detective Bannings, you, Miss McDowell, and the rest of the SSS have my deepest gratitude. I could never have imagined that a simple tour would please Master Shin so greatly. For that, I am in your debt. Don't mention it, Sal. We had a fun time as well. May not be much, but at the very least, we would like to reward you for your efforts. Cha-ching, motherfucker! Oh, I thought you might say that, which is why I refrained from having her remuneration paid in Mira. Not cha-ching, motherfucker. Consider this a token of your friendship, rather than with Master Shin, rather than Heiwei. Thoughtful of you, Sal. Don't be shy. Go on, take it. All right. Take the money, or whatever. Ah, Lunar Spirit Bead. All right. You must have tired yourself out walking around the city like that. Pastries have been prepared for you in your private quarters, only the choicest delicacies, of course. How very thoughtful. Very well, I'll let Grandfather know how well you've taken care of me. He's still young, but you noticed before they left, didn't you? That glimpse of his wisdom and talent. I greatly appreciate seeing how useful he'll prove to be in the future. Right. Still, was that the safest decision to make? In the unlikely event they had chosen to target Master Shin, you would have been the one held responsible, Master Sal. Had that been the case, it simply would have been part of our shared destiny. However, they know just as well as I do that it's far too early for them to be making their move. Speaking of which, have we learned anything new on that front? Yes, we've caught wind of 2 individuals who were tailing Master Shin and the SSS. Currently have them under surveillance. Excellent. Allow them to proceed as they like, but take care to keep out of sight. And see to it our Crimson neighbors don't interfere, if you would. Of course. That's a yikes. It's a bit of a yikes. Give me one very brief second. Almost done. Almost done. Almost done. I am so done. Okay. So very done. Alright. Back to business. Alright, so I'm going to turn that quest in. And I think at this point we are free to head out to whichever one's to the east. Tangram? Tangram Gate. Yeah. That's the one that's to the east. Nice. Alright. Let's get free resties. I also would like to, tactics? Yeah. Bop you. Okay. Alright, so Tangram Gate. Excuse me, this is one of our main quests. So we'll go to the bus stop, and then we'll go east from there. Because we went up north to Armorica, we did that last time. But we have not been this way yet. Yeah. 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 Rude. Nice. Okay. Save. What's in the chest? Level 100. Okay, yeah, no. Yeah, that's a big ol' no. Got him. Nice. Rude. Fuck. Stop missing. Stop missing. There you go. Yeah, I could use arts, I know. I kill you without even trying? No, I can't. Rude. Heal. So, if we keep going this way, there was a split in the path. I think if I go south, that'll take me to the new fishing area. Take me to their, like, fishing shack. That's where the fishing shack is. Yeah, it is. Hello. Hey. What we got? Miniature aquarium. Did I already? I don't think I bought that, so we'll buy that. Anything here? Any, like, hidden secret things? Got a cookbook. I already have those. So that doesn't help me. Hey, bud. This place, I think, ends up being important later, right? So we can't go this way? Yeah, we have... There's something further back there that we have to wait until later to get to. Alright. Meantime... Meantime... Fuck. 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 Not wasting EP on that. Not happening. Thank you, Randy. It's very helpful. Appreciate you, Randy. Swear, officer, I don't know how that got in there. Someone framed me and they used mahogany to do it. Excuse me. That time here. It's gonna get worse. Only gonna get worse. Yeah. Rude. Rude. Alright. Fuck. So many of them. Why are there so many things? Hate that. Cool. Okay. So Tangram Gate. It's a main quest, but I think it's training Rookie soldier people. It's one of those quests. It's a classic Trails quest. Nice. Pardon me for a second. I am back. That was not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. You know what? Heal everybody. Heal everybody. Where am I now? Shit. Don't cast magic, it's rude. So rude. Cannot get over how much damage Lloyd routinely does. Master Quartz is great. Burn. Did you dare think about oiling my hinges? Can't you see I'm the squeaker of the chest bell diet? Graham Gate. If I'm not mistaken, this is where you were stationed before joining the SSS, right, Noel? Yeah, it was. This gate here is to guard our border with the Republic. And as we've established, the new commanding officer here is Deputy Commander Douglas. Good old Duggo, huh? Been a long while since I last saw him. Shouldn't keep him waiting, then. Alright. No. 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 Nope. Nope. Back off. Hello. Oh, you're a tourist. What'd you say? Transfers are so bothersome. Okay, yeah. Hello. I guess we should heal up, right? Fuck. What do we got over there? Is that Altair? Hey, look at that. Jumping gears. Holy crap, is that a mother hecking Gagharv reference? I don't know. Probably. Could be. Never played those games, so... Hey. Hey, Flammy. Alright, here we go. Save. Time to do questies. Hello, Douglas. What's going on, old Duggo? Reporting for duty, Deputy Commander. As you were, Sergeant Major Seeker. How's your transfer to the SSS treating you? I'm learning more and more every day. Confident your experience with them will prove most useful to you in the future. Keep at it. Noel, would he happen to be... Where are my manners? I haven't given you a proper introduction yet. I'm Douglas, recently appointed Deputy Commander of the Crossbow Guardian Force. Heard all about your group from Commander Bales. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Pleased to meet you too, sir. Certainly looks the part. Seem like you've been holding up pretty well, Duggo. Same to you, Randy. Thank you for your help retraining the guardsmen at Belgard Gate. Oh, and Lloyd, good to see you again. You made quite the name for yourself, solving that cult incident. Good to see you too. I was pretty surprised to hear my old instructor had become the new deputy commander. Memories of being put through the ringer by Douglas the Demon came rushing back to me. Hey now. Those days are behind me. Jesus, every fucking time. Every single stream. Crazy. These are behind me. No sense in bringing up my old nickname. I'm a grown man. It's embarrassing. He's been a notoriously strict instructor at the police academy. At any rate, let's leave the past in the past. I summoned you here today for business, not to catch up. Something about training exercise. Precisely. Precisely. I'm assuming we're gonna have to fight a bunch of enemies. Alright. Got dragged out here for a combat drill. Yeah, of course. That was obviously what this was gonna be. I think we're fine. Begin. We're good to go. Meet me in the parking lot. Oh, yikes. Let's begin the Douglas Method training program. Both sides ready? Yep. Fight. SSS is prohibited from utilizing arts. Oh. Well, that's kind of shitty. I wasn't going to, but that's kind of shitty. Only we're not allowed to use arts? Doesn't that put us at a major disadvantage? Ah, so this is the Douglas Method. Douglas Method. Douglas Method. I took one Benadryl, guys. One. One single Benadryl. I am not this fucked up, I promise. Alright, well. Demon gonna demon. Let's just not use arts then. Let's go. Oh, they get fucking weapons. Alright. Let's kick ass. Let's kick ass o'clock. Alright, you guys just are gonna be annoying. Let's go for... We can use crafts. There we go. They're all spaced out just enough. Alright, these guys are gonna use fucking arts because they're assholes. Miss? Really? We're missing? It's not that bad. Not that bad. Yikes. Let's move everybody out of the circle. We should be fine. Ah. The problem with arts where you have to set the spot. There we go. Took them all out. We're done, right? We win? Not being able to utilize arts from the start is a true challenge. It's fine. Wonder if this is how the Liberlians felt during the orbital shutdown phenomenon a little over a year ago. Yeah. Yeah, it was. I remember those days. No crafts. Alright. Well, we can use arts, though, so I guess it's fine. Alright, so we'll use arts. Let's use arts. Yeah. Go ahead. Art it up, guys. Quake. Let's quake. Fuck it, Silver Thorn, bitch. Chaos Brand? No, let's go for Arrow Sickle. Everybody moving out of the way, obnoxiously. Alright, well that's kind of not that great. Hasn't been that great. Okay, let's just... Oh, fucking Christ. Relaxant? No, what is it? Softening ointment. Weird that she didn't insta-die. Normally getting hit when you're petrified means you just insta-die. Rude! Oh my god, dude. The status effects are brutal. Honestly, just move out of all these. Jesus. It's a pain in the ass. Really just want to thin numbers. Okay, breath, is that gonna work? Not really. Sure do love when everyone's stunned. Very great. Wazzy. Heal up. Take this guy out. Okay. It would be very swell if she could stop being stunned. Go ahead and use Relaxant. Okay. Got him. Got him. Ugh. That was a pain. But we won. Hey, for real? Just as tough as I imagined it'd be. How was that? Your hard ass impressive, actually. It seems you've become quite a fighter, Orlando. You should have no qualms about moving on to stage 3. On your feet. Alright. About to find out how you earned that nickname. Douglas the Demon, if he really is the CGF's strongest guardsman, then we're in for a heck of a fight. Can't afford to let our guards down for even an instant. Alright, so we can use arts and crafts. That's very good. Alright, so let's go ahead and have Lloyd S-Break. Let's go ahead and do that one. Decent damage. Do you have... You have Silver Thorn. Go ahead and do Silver Thorn. Shoot those guys. That's annoying. It's annoying. Alright, Ellie. Go for Silver Thorn again, I guess. Any of you guys damage? We'll go. Oh my god. That's helpful. You can use an S-Craft. See how many we can get here. Yeah, do that. Big damage. You just take anybody out. Okay. Good. Don't like that. Got him. Fine as long as I don't get petrified. Got him. Rude. Alright, I would like to try to take you out. I kind of feel like he's more important to take out. Okay. Now we can just wail on this dude. There we go. How was that? Kicked all your asses. All asses have been kicked. Thoroughly kicked. Even the deputy commander couldn't beat them? Ugh, good effort. Looks like we barely made a dent on him. As tough as ever, Duggo. I'll be feeling it tomorrow, don't you worry. The only upper hand I've ever truly had in battle is my stamina. How modest. Regardless, this officially concludes our training program. Back to posts. Let's not loiter around here. Out here. We can continue our conversation back at my office. Thank you again for agreeing to our training exercise. I think the guardsmen gained a lot of valuable experience today. Damn, Duggo, you sure haven't softened up with age. Took me back to the beatdown you gave me during my first training exercise. Tell you've been making strides since then, Orlando. You even mastered the stun halberd tricks I taught you. Sure have. Now they've been incorporated into the Randy School of Hard Knocks, complete with extra style and flair. So the deputy commander was the one who taught you how to use a stun halberd. You must owe him quite a lot, Randy. Well, Orlando here refused to wield a rifle, so I decided to focus his training elsewhere. Paid off. He was able to make a name for himself at Belgard with just a stun halberd. Former commander didn't take too kindly to that, though. As a matter of fact, he despised you for it. You know how it is. Rules and I have never mixed well. Luckily, the SSS is way more my speed, so the transfer worked out. And we have the deputy commander here to thank for that, for better or worse. Sounds like shipping you off to the police academy was a real fatal case of mismanagement. The only reason it happened was because the former commander was in charge up until his dismissal after the cult incident. The fact that the guardsmen had so much trust and respect for Deputy Commander Douglas probably didn't help matters. No need to talk me up, although I'm inclined to agree that he saw me as an eyesore. After I was moved to the police academy, I focused on nurturing talented young people who could reform our corrupt organization. In retrospect, maybe all of it turned out for the best. I was able to make an impact on future guardsmen and police officers before they could be tainted by the system. That's fair, but I still think you were way too strict back then. You even made Franz cry a few times. I forgot about that. Wouldn't you say it was worth it in the end, though? Anyway, lots happened since those days, and one way or another, I'm back with the CGF. Alright. No need to be modest. All of you are more than capable enough. You're doing a stellar job of making old Sergei's crazy idea pay off. Old Sergei? You've met our chief? Met him. A bit more than that. I owe a lot to him and Sonia for everything they've done for me in the past. Least I could do was help set them up before they got married. Huh? Before that... Huh? Married? Married. Married. Commander Biles and Chief Sergei. Married. Remember back in Trails from Zero? When they hinted that they knew each other and I was like, bro, when I tell you? Here you go. You've been told. You've officially been told. Here it is. No, this is a twist. Whoa, whoa. Back up a sec. You can't just drop a bombshell like that out of nowhere. Did they never tell you? And again, it's been about 5 years since the divorce. Those were busy times. Sergei was demoted around the same time Sonia moved up. Now I'm starting to get it. They hit the kind of rough patch only two married professionals can have. Commander Bales was... I had no idea. I always did get a sort of weird vibe whenever they were around each other. Guess this solves that mystery. Did you all get it together? Seriously, have some respect. Maybe I shouldn't have let that one slip. Yeah, maybe. Just so we're clear, you didn't hear any of this from me. Better yet, you never heard any of it at all. No, we heard it. We heard it. We're gonna like go bust his ass now. Alright, now it is tempting. We are gonna have to go back to Crossbell anyway, so I was gonna say it's tempting to turn in this request before we continue, but I think I'm gonna do that regardless, so yeah. There you go. Alright, let's back to Crossbell City. We're going south. Going south. South. S-A-L-T-H. South. There you go. Got an extra point. I don't know why we got an extra point. Why did we get an extra point? Because we didn't lose? Maybe it's because we didn't lose. I don't know. But everybody's full health now. And we're going to go ahead and go south. And we're not going to... We're just going to walk. Because we did this already, so we don't have to worry about this again. But when we go to the next screen, all we did last time was just bail and go this way. So we have everything from this point forward we gotta do. So, just don't need to go that way. So, buckle in, because we're doing another route down to St. Ursula. The good thing is we only have to do these like once. There's not that many. So now that we've basically, this is I think really the last one. So once we've done this, we can basically fast travel from this point forward. So, that's nice. That's nice. Get that? Ah, they're too far apart. Sucks. There we go. Almost a level up. Almost. So close. Hey, bud. Damn it. I really thought I had you. Really thought I did. Rude. Rude. Ah, get fucked. Thank you, Randy. There we go. Ah. Oh, fuck off. Fuck off, don't miss your crits, come on. Alright, 2 more level ups, we still have Wazi. We got here U material. Yeah, you guys take more to kill, so we'll save our crits on, have our crits used on you. That's using the old noggin. Get a little more strategical with my battles. My tactics. My tic-tacs also. There we go. And now Randy is just about ready to level up. No, 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 no. Why do you have to chase me all around the whole fucking map? Stop chasing me! Jesus Christ. Nice. Barely getting any experience from these. It's kind of not really worth it, but it's fine. Pick up an invitation for a fighting game, but put it down so you can focus on support requests. Lloyd got a Smash invite, and he turned it down. That's canon, by the way. Lloyd Bannings is going to be in Super Smash Brothers, but he turned it down because of support requests. It's unbelievable. What devotion to Crossbelly has. Yeah. 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 There you go. Look at that. Time to move on to the next area. We're at the bus stop. Made it halfway. Got this whole fucking, like, water area to explore.
行くよ。なんだ、その程度かい。
Alright. Let's take a detour. Fight some big old fish. Look at these big-eyed fish swimming in the sea. Fuck off. That's what you get for trying to be strategic. You get punished. You get fucking punished. What a crock of shit. There you go. Yeah. Hey, Bouncy, what's up? Why are you bouncing so much? Nice. Alright, so there's nothing out here. There's not even a fishing spot. I think there is a fishing spot a little further up. This is one of the places. This is where the like fishing tournament or something was in the last game. Ah, run away. Keep on chasing me. Is that what you're gonna do? You keep chasing me like a thing that chases people? Treasure. Hand holding an orbital gun peeks out from inside the chest. The Elder King sends his regards. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what that means. It's a reference to something, I'm sure. It's not a reference I know. Maybe is it a Gagar reference? I don't honestly know. I don't think about the Elder King. Don't know anything about the Elder King. So much overkill. Supposed to get a lot of bonuses for that, and I didn't really seem to. Petrify, that's great. Zemurian metric system has a few obscure measurements that don't get talked about often. For example, salt is measured in grams. That's funny if you played Trails in the Sky 2nd chapter and fought the final boss. It's very clever. Okay. That has been exploratized. Now we're going down here. Let's do it. Let's fucking go. There you go. Worked. You didn't think it was gonna work. I didn't think it was gonna work. I thought I whiffed on that one, but it didn't. That's nice. Yeah, you give up trying to chase me and turn around and walk back. And I can surprise you like you never knew I was there. 'Cause you're so surprised. You have no idea that there was a guy sneaking up behind you that you were just chasing and gave up on. And surprise, here I am. I didn't just disappear. These enemies do not have object permanence confirmed. Get fucked. Are we goddamn there yet? These roots are kind of the worst. Don't miss. Don't miss. Ah, fish. Fish chasing me. Getting chased by fish. Fish ain't even in the water. How is the fish living outside of the water? These are the questions we don't ask because we don't want them to know the answers. Because that knowledge will drive us mad. Forbidden knowledge mankind was not meant to know. Stop chasing me, you fucker! Turn around, so I can surprise you. Yeah. We'll let the confused thing kill its friends. Or not. Not if you never get a fucking turn, I guess. Okay. It's fine. Alright, we're almost fucking there. We're so close now. I can almost taste the hospital. Taste the hospital. Skittles. I mean, you eat enough Skittles, eventually you're gonna be tasting the hospital. This thing looks lovely, actually. It's a butterflyer. It's a bird that they're calling a butterflyer. Hi. No. Nice. Gimme. Seventh, what do we got? A bracer, an Erebonian, and a member of the CPD walk into a bar. Shortly thereafter, they're each admitted to St. Ursula with mild concussions. So, Estelle, Reen, and Lloyd, right? Is that like a reference to Estelle, Reen, and Lloyd? Is that what that's supposed to be? Could be. Oh, they blow up. God damn it. Man, I hate the ones that blow up. Talk about punishing the player for not knowing. Alright. What's up this way? What do we got over here? Hey, bud. Oh, let me guess. That's gonna be level 150, right? And I'm gonna have to just walk away. And not use it? Not fight the monsters inside and get the treasure? Is that what you're telling me? What do we got here? Nope. Oh, they all blow up. Great. Wasn't bad. Alright, get a few more in there? Yeah, we can... Alright. I guess it's fine. Ow, it's not too much damage. Oh, hello. Great. Cool. Alright, this is gonna be great. There we go. There we go. What do we get? Luck. Great. It was once Tower Gazer's chest, but the new Diet and Mayor had me renovated. Now I'm an upscale apartment for monster swarms. And you still can't afford the rent. Shining Palm. Alright, do I have anything that can be used against these guys? It's just instant kill stuff, right? That's like pretty much it. I don't think I have any of that. Try Wazzy. Oh god. Alright. Nope. Anybody have Chaos brand? Is that gonna work? Soul Blur. No, Soul Blur isn't insta-kill either. Yeah, that's not gonna work. You need, like, stuff that has insta-dash. I don't know that I even have any of that. I got nothing for Shining Palms. Yeah, Lloyd really needs AoE stuff. I don't want to fight anymore, you guys. You guys suck. You're not fun to fight. Didn't even see you. Oh, you're one of those guys. What do you mean no? Oh, hi. I guess that's what they mean. Got him.
Nice fight.
Alright. So that's one of the fishing guys. So we know where two of them are now. One's at the rest stop towards Amorca Village, and one's right outside of St. Ursula. Okay. Here we are. Made it. Made it. St. Ursula. We have arrived. So. Okay, cutscene. Lloyd. Is that big sis Cecile? There she is. Hey. Hey there, Cecile. Sorry for driving by so suddenly. Oh, it's no trouble at all, Lloyd. Ellie, Randy, Noelle, it's good to see you all again. How have you been? Thank you, long time no see. Way too long if you ask me. Flattered you remember me. I believe the last time we spoke was when the CGF came here during the cold incident. Ah, yes, it's not an easy night to forget. So you're the older sister Lloyd never had. Heard oh so much about you. I don't believe we've met. You must be the other new addition to the SSS apart from Noelle. It's one of the many things I am, yes. Wazi Hemisphere, the pleasure is all mine. Nice to meet you. Suppose I owe you a proper introduction as well. My name is Cecile News. I'm a nurse here at St. Ursula Hospital. I appreciate you getting along with my dearest little brother here. Cecile, I get where you're coming from, but you don't have to put it like that. It's not like we're related by blood. It's important that I let the audience know that, just so they can start writing their fanfics. Anyway, Cecile has been looking out for me as long as I can remember. Oh, now, Lloyd, you don't need to be embarrassed about me in front of your friends. Nobody said that I was. Where's Tio? Never mind that. Let's get back to the real matter at hand. Your two beautiful new co-workers. The SSS just keeps adding candidates, Lloyd. Have you decided which one of them you're going to date? Yeah, Noelle. Miss Noelle. I've decided. Easy. Easy choice. Date. Cecile, the SSS is a serious police division, you know, not a singles club. Also, it's a singles club, and we're going to date Noelle. And that's final. Oh dear, my apologies. I didn't mean to be so inconsiderate. I think you did. What was I thinking, bringing this up when Tio is like 14 years old. It's Noelle. Cecile, I've already decided. It's Noelle. It can't be Tio because Tio's a child. And it's not going to be Ellie because, quite frankly, Ellie's kind of boring. And Noelle isn't. Watching Cecile tease him like this makes me feel right at home somehow. Nothing like seeing Lloyd's kill me now groan soar way over her head. Oh, shush, I really have missed these past couple of months, you know. As it so happens, I'm about to start my break. Would you like to have some tea with me inside? Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be so swell. Time for tea. We're having tea. So it's still gonna be a while before Tio rejoins you all, is it? Yeah, she's had a lot of work on her plate, last we heard. I'm sure the Foundation's been keeping her plenty busy over at headquarters. Well, that's a shame. Hopefully they let up enough for her to come home soon. Can't wait to ask about all the things she experienced in Le Mans State when she gets back. Yeah, same here. And I'm willing to bet Tio's just as eager to see you again, too. Wow. What? Just everyone always talks about how close you two are, but seeing it in person really cements the fact. Yeah, well, we kind of, grew up together. She was engaged to my brother for, a long time. Basically family. Rest of us can't even get a word in as well. Word in edgewise. I'm practically green with envy. Your hair's always green. That's so stupid. What a stupid thing to say. Oh my god. Get a load of the funny man over here. Doesn't feel even the least bit bad about it. Sorry, not all of us got to cozy up to catch like Cecile since the day we could spell our own names. The worry he clearly has now. And if he keeps taking it so casually, it's going to come back to haunt him in his other relationships. Noelle's sitting right next to me. She seems fine with it. It's fine. Right? What are you guys talking about? Now that you mention it, I did end up taking a bit of your time catching up, didn't I? I'm sure you had more important reason for coming here. We're regarding a support request from someone named Dr. Sayland. Sayland, I think. The name gets said with voice acting later in the series. I think. I don't remember. I think it's Sayland. But that name sounds so familiar. Where have I heard Sayland before? Was it maybe in my notebook somewhere? Did I write that name down in my notebook? Maybe back when we first heard it? Back in, oh, I don't remember. Where was it? Was it maybe Trails in the Sky the Third in one of the doors? The new head of the Neurology and Pharmacology departments here, I think. Yes, that's right. When news of Dr. Gunter's transgressions came to light and the public learned about his drug, the hospital was in a state of chaos. Think of it all, the doctors did their best to provide care to the recovering victims, even while they were off duty. Things weren't easy. It's only been just recently that St. Ursula has managed to regain the patient's trust. Didn't realize how hard these last few months have been on you guys. It's okay, we managed to work things out one way or another. Now that the scars from that incident are finally healing, St. Ursula Hospital is making an effort to move forward. To that end, Dr. Sayland was recruited into our staff from Remiferia. Am I correct to assume they're related to the Sayland Company, famous for manufacturing medical equipment? Yes, that's right. She's a relative of its founder. Never met a woman who exuded so much confidence. She really knows how to command a room. Oh, so they replaced that dirtbag with a lady. Now I'm really looking forward to meeting her. If that's her background, then I'm sure she's a great doctor, especially if she's got your stamp of approval. I assume she's appropriately qualified, academically speaking. Yes, just like her predecessor, she specialized in the field of pharmacology and neurology while in Remiferia. Dr. Sayland also recently led a successful operation on Michael, a boy with a serious illness who's been staying at the hospital. That was the small child that was here in one of the rooms for, all of last game. It was just one of the NPCs you could visit while you were here in the hospital. It's a cool little tie-in there. fact, she's now in the early preparations of Shizuku's next scheduled surgery. Yeah, Shizuku. Nice. You happen to know where we can find Dr. Salen right now? Hold up in her lab in the research ward. Okay. Well. One of these days I'll be allowed to, like, explore and talk to people and buy stuff. Alright, she'll be waiting for you in her office. Swell. Break's over. Back to work. Bye. Hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. What? Lloyd, you lucky son of a bitch. I believe in you, Lloyd. Heart, heart, heart. I can't believe she actually said that to you. I don't think she said it quite that enthusiastically, and I don't think she said heart, heart, heart. You put it that way, it almost sounds as if you wish she did. What a shame that you didn't even get one of her trademark tender embraces. Now that you mention it. Huh? Trademark? When was this exactly? Alright. Alright. So now we're going to go back outside and we're going to start from the beginning and we're going to explore everything because that's what we do. That's how we do things here at Whiskey Cactus. Hello, Ada. Hey, Ada. How you and my favorite how have you and my favorite St. Ursula gals been doing? Doing well. Philia and Len are just the same as ever. It's like your team has a few new members. We should get everybody together and do something fun. She said, kind of. She almost said those things. Said something similar to that. Hello. 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 Yeah, what do you got? Shining palm cushion for Kia's room. We're gonna buy that. Anything else good? Surgical gloves? Is that part of, like, a set? I don't know. I'll buy it just in case. Just in case. I mean, there could be recipes back here. It doesn't really matter because I don't need the recipes, but you never know. Okay. Next. It's Cecile's room. I can't look at the picture? Lame-o. Oh. Primer on Crossbellan cuisine. Oh. Okay. Doing the laundry. Alright, so that's where we have to go. I don't want to go there yet. Don't want to go there yet. We're going to go into the actual building. Let's see what we can do here. Your grandpa's medicine. Medical office. Let's go back here. Hello. Hello. Hey, you. Dr. Lago. Crotchety old dude. Debt of gratitude. Nice. Look at that. Something we did in the previous game paid off in this game. Look at that. Okay. Alright. Start poking in all the rooms. Hey, Cerrone. You're the one that, like, makes all the kind of, like, clumsy mistakes and shit, right? Let me just set up that IV drip. Stab, 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 stab. You remember how to do it this time? But if you pierce the wrong spot and I start spurting blood again. Oh, come on. That only happened once. Oh, what a treasure. What a treasure. I'll be with you in a minute, Philia. Hi, Philia. Welcome to the nurse's station. Very good morning to... Wait, it's you, Randy. Is that Cecile's little brother I see? What up, Philia? How you been? Good to see you. I've been alright, but you two look like you're doing great. Oh, and Randy, I think I might have another opening in my schedule soon. Oh, dear. Oh, fucking dear. No fooling. What do you say we get the gals together for another group date? Here we go again. You sure sound eager for someone with no openings in his schedule. Oh, they want Lloyd to come with them. Well, I'm sure Randy doesn't, but... Did you know that Dr. Sayland is quite well known in Ramiferia? I've heard. I have heard that. She has a doctorate, an illustrious pedigree, and even ties with a princely family. Why? She has her references. Why? Her references are simply impeccable. I can read. I'm not that hopped up on Benadryl. I only took one like 3 hours ago. Jesus. Alright. Up. Up, up, up. There's Michael. Post-operative progress has been going swimmingly, Michael. I think it's only a matter of time before you're discharged. Nice. What a nice story. That's so nice. The dude's not here anymore. What are we doing? Do you remember Mr. Gable? I do. I know exactly where he is. He was under long-term care here before being discharged. Yeah, now he's in the fucking apartment in downtown district. So selfish, not to mention a real pain in the neck for all of us. Still, I wonder how he's doing wherever he is. Oh, I could tell you. Better go check on her. Clean more blood out of the bed sheets. God. Anything in here? Nope. Nobody in that room. We know Shizuku's not in today. Wondering where you were. I clean up around here while I have the chance. Shizuku was allowed to go into the city today. Yeah, we saw her. Just hanging with Kia. There you go. There you go. Alright, I think we're ready to go. I don't think there's anywhere else to go into. Yeah, we're good. Alright. What's up, bud? Here we go. Pardon us, special sports section. Oh, I remember this office. I'm getting the... getting very from this office. Took you long enough. You're here approximately 2 minutes later than I would have liked, but I won't let that sour the many good things I've heard about you. Persnickety, ain't she? Can't deny she's a real looker, though. Jesus. Well, come in. No sense in yelling all the way across the room. Hi. Dr. Sayland, correct? We're told you completed the compositional analysis of Sorry to interrupt, but I have a favor to ask of you first. The data you will want The data you want will have to wait until after you've taken care of it. You mean your support request? Is there a particular reason you can't give us the Gnosis results first? As it so happens, what I'm asking you to do pertains to those very results. Concerns a number of patients who were under the drug's influence. That makes sense. Alright, would you mind giving us the details? I'd like for you all to collect several health surveys from those aforementioned patients. After the incident with the cult, the hospital concentrated its efforts on caring for recovering victims of Gnosis. Of course, that treatment has long since been completed for the most part. However, not every patient returned the health survey the hospital gave them. I think I understand now. If you don't have all these surveys, the analysis won't be as accurate. Take care of this tout de suite. French confirmed. 3 patients who have yet to submit their surveys. Let me guess. Bond, the minor dude, and the Arkansas dude. Dino. Okay, so I'm wrong. Versus Dino, a boy from Crossbow. I know who Dino is. Nikolai, the performer for Arkansas. Yeah, got that one. And CGF guardsman Class. Class! Motherfucker came all the way from Tales of Fantasia just to fuck with my support request? Alright. Got it. I know where they all are. I know these people. I know these people. Alright. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Not what I meant to do. Let's take the bus back to the city. Take the bus back to the city. Alright. Let's go to Arkansas. Let's talk to Nikolai. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Health survey time, man. I know you guys are busy making your show and everything, but you gotta do the health stuff. It's important. Nope, not you. It's you. Hey, Nikolai. Got it. Swell. Just desperate to do something about my total lack of talent. Yep. That's how it goes. Alright, can I actually, like, read that? Probably not, right? No, it doesn't count as a book. Alright. Well, there you go. Alright. Downtown district. Downtown. D-A-L-N-T-A-L-N. Downtown. I am stuck. Bro, I am stuck. I am very stuck. I cannot move. I am unable to move. I must fast travel because I am unable to move. Alright. Dino. My dude Dino. The SSS? What are you guys doing here? Wait a sec. Is that Wazzy back there? Get out of here, you bastard. Still not welcome in these parts, am I? I understand how you feel, Dino, but just hear us out for a moment. Survey. Oh yeah, that. I remember them handing it to me when I was still being treated there. Don't tell me you tossed it in the trash the second you got home. I mean, no, but I stopped feeling any after effects from the Gnosis a while ago. I don't want to bother going all the way to the hospital again when I'm already better. Yeah, don't do that. PSA, guys. Go to the fucking doctor. Don't assume shit about your health. Just go to the fucking doctor. If you end up wrong and your symptoms return, the rest of the Saber Vipers will suffer for it, and also, you will be in trouble. Alright, just give me a minute. At least we won't be walking away empty-handed. This is what you want, right? Thank you, Dino. Whatever. Alright. Getting out of here. Alright, so now we're going to Belgard Gate. Belgard Gate? Belgard Gate, yeah. Not Tangram Gate. Belgard. Can I just warp there? No, I can't. I can car there, though. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to bus there instead, because it's better for the environment. Taking the bus. Alright, Kless. What are you doing in the wrong game, buddy? You're supposed to be in Tales of Phantasia. What's up? Nailed it. Over the moon. Ah, Stella and I have been getting real lovey-dovey, and let's roll. Really don't care, bud. Alright. Back to the doctor. Back to the doctor. Alright. Very good. That chest is bugging me. We haven't been able to go to the Geofront yet. I'm sure we're going to get a quest to go there soon. But we'll get there when we get there. Got a treasure chest to get, though. Up we go. Why are the stairs on opposite sides of the floor? Just have a fucking central stairwell. Guys, what are we doing? What are we doing? Knock knock, I brought your shit. 5 minutes later than I would have preferred, but I suppose you didn't flunk completely. Alright, I'm kind of done with this bitch. Can we just be done with this bitch? Here you go. Some sort of problem? No, just the opposite. According to these results, no patient is displaying any symptoms of After Effects. Well, that's good. I mean, our treatment of the Neosis victims has officially concluded. Well done. Could have done without the cross-state marathon, but it was nice to help a good cause. Can give you the Neosis analysis results right away if you'd like. Do you have time to spare? Yep. I'll try to summarize what I learned from the Neosis analysis. First and foremost, I discovered that Neosis can effectively disable what are known as brain limiters. Brain limiters, never heard of them. Perhaps you know that the average person performs at less than half of their physiological capacity. Brain places subconscious limiters on the body's faculties to decrease the risk of physical strain. However, should those limiters be released through artificial means, it would in theory be possible for a human to operate at their fullest individual potential. In other words, Neosis isn't designed to enhance physical strength. Rather, the drug forcibly draws out a person's latent abilities. Precisely. Naturally, removing those limiters takes a considerable toll on the body. That much we know. All the guardsmen who were under its influence were incapacitated after the fact. Some of them were in such rough shape that they wound up bedridden. That little rehab training we went through got them back into fighting shape, from what I could tell. Yeah, thankfully enough. There was also a man who used the drug to heighten his luck and senses, racking up win after win at the casino. It also had an adverse impact on his personality and speech patterns. He's like an entirely different person. Are those symptoms also a result of Neosis releasing the brain limiters? It's possible. The drug is confirmed to rapidly augment all 5 of a person's sensory systems. It's only logical that it would affect one's emotional state as well as heightened feelings of anxiety and paranoia. That would explain why a subject under its influence becomes so agitated. Okay. However, this is the extent of what we can glean about the drug on a biochemical level. Pardon? When evaluating a number of the drug's effects, the only word that comes to mind is unscientific. Take, for example, the ability to sway fortune itself in one's favor, as you just mentioned. Though that is far from the most inscrutable phenomenon that you've all witnessed, I refer, of course, to the demonization process. Yeah, that's true. Good luck explaining that. Is it magic? We don't have magic in this world, by the way. There's no magic. There's orbal energy and orbal arts and stuff, but it's not magic. So it's all science. It's magic because there's no actual explanation that the player understands, but it is explainable through the science of the world, right? There does not seem to be actual magic. Unexplained things like that. It's taking the red Neosis that caused demonization. That means its components were different from the blue variant? Well, about that. Found that the compositions of red and blue Neosis were actually identical. Again, that's biochemically speaking. The red one just had some red food coloring in it. Really? Yes, the divergence in color comes from the refining process. Beyond that, however, the chemical makeups are one and the same, and their molecular structures nearly so. Yet it was reported that only the red Neosis variant was capable of causing the inexplicable metamorphosis. The only sensible conclusion one could derive is that this demonization was no more than a collective hallucination induced by panic. No, that's not true. Yeah, I don't think so. Demonization is real. I witnessed it for myself when we arrested Ernest Rees. I understand that, hence why I said that this was the extent of what we could learn from the analysis. The only purpose of this approach was to unravel what we could about Neosis through the lens of biological chemistry. Surprisingly open-minded stance from someone who works in modern medicine. Not at all, modern medicine isn't a panacea, particularly when it comes to matters of the mind and soul. Gnosis likely possesses a hidden property that makes those two factors resonate with the body. I'm certain that not even Joachim fully understood Gnosis' true capabilities. Using ritual secrets handed down within the cult, he developed it through pure trial and error, succeeding only in its mass production. It's true, that much was confirmed by the man himself. I remember he said he perfected the drug through the data yielded by the cult's rituals. As I thought. He was competent and enthusiastic, yes, but he lacked the makings of a true genius. In the end, it led him down a dark path. Uh-oh. My battery. Not my battery. Hold on a second. Actually, hold on a second. Give me one very quick second. I will be so right back. I'm actually going to put the be right back thing up. Haha. I will be right back. God, that looks like shit, doesn't it? It's so crude. Hey, man. I make all these incredible graphics myself. I do all of the work. And by all of the work, I mean I don't do any work. So that's why everything's shit. Because if I have to, actually put effort into this, I ain't gonna do it. You saying you knew the guy personally? As he and I were colleagues in medical college back in Remiferia. Hadn't seen him since graduation, but we did occasionally exchange letters about our respective research results. I think he would misuse his findings in the name of such an abhorrent cause, and at the cost of his own body and soul at that. Dr. Sayland. Condolences. No, I should apologize. My sentiments aren't what you came here for. In any event, this is as much as I can tell you about the drug. Different methodology will be necessary for you to learn any more about Gnosis. Simply my intuition speaking, but I believe its primary ingredient, pleroma grass, may hold the key to any further revelations. Pleroma grass. It's mentioned by name in the cult's data terminals. Yeah, but that's about all we got. No one figured out what kind of plant it is or where it's supposed to grow. I'm well aware. I even turned to some of the continent's best botanists, only to find they could tell me nothing about it. The grass may be a rare species that was cultivated in secret, or perhaps something else entirely. Regardless, given the drug's effects, it may be that the plant has supernatural properties as well. Supernatural? Dash of paranormal phenomena never fails to liven things up. We're talking about magic. I think we're one step closer to finding the truth behind that drug now. Is that right? Well, I'm happy to help. This marks the end of my role in the investigation of Gnosis. You're welcome to visit me again if you learn anything new, however. At the very least, I can offer you my professional opinion on whatever you come across. Things are getting a little weird. Getting a little weird. It's like every question she answered just dug up a handful more of them. One step forward, two steps back. Aren't many things to go off on now that Joachim is gone. We may have to rely on further analyzing the cult's data to get the information we want. Just another side project. Done everything we were asked as far as this request goes. How about we check in with Cecile one last time before we leave? Okay. You know I'm down. God, dude. God, dude. Contain yourself. Hey, Cecile. Yep. Taking another break. You can say that. I'm on graveyard shift tonight, so I'm getting some things in order before heading back to the main building. I was thinking of grabbing some of my favorite black tea to help keep me awake. Long night. Don't forget to take care of yourself. I know. Give me some credit, Lloyd. I'm tougher than I look. Indeed. Maybe a little bit of Guy's tenacity rubbed off on me after all our years together. Now that you mention it, I couldn't help but notice that photo you were looking at when we walked in. Is that a picture of the man himself? It is. Would you like to take a closer look? Aww, it's adorable. Look at little Lloyd. Get a little Lloyd. Big old Guy and adorable little Cecile. Man on the right is my older brother, Guy Bannings. So this is him. Looks like the kind of guy who's unafraid to wear his heart on his sleeve. Not like another Detective Bannings I know. Hey man, I wear my heart on my fucking sleeve too. Cecile was just as much of a bombshell then as she is today. What I would have given to have a gorgeous woman like her doting on me growing up. Have some self-respect. Looking at you and Guy together like this, the two of you seemed like the perfect couple. Why, thank you. I don't think I could have asked for a better compliment. Let's not overlook that cute third wheel of a little brother in the middle. See the budding signs of the heart stealer you were destined to become. The pure maidens of the world just weren't ready for you. Excuse me? It's not wrong. Hey man, I'm just in it for Noe. That's it. I feel like I'm getting misrepresented here. Still, a lot has changed in the few years since this photo was taken. So much. But even as the world moves on, I feel just as stuck in the past as the day Guy passed away. Cecile. Listen, it may take a while longer, but I want you to keep waiting. I haven't forgotten, and I've never given up. I swear one day I'm going to find the truth behind my brother's death. And you won't be alone. The SSS is Guy's legacy. That means we're in this together. Thank you, everyone. I don't feel as tough. I don't feel as... Don't feel as though you have to accomplish the impossible. As long as you're able to carry on your lives in peace, that's all I really need. Now, man, this is a story with a plot and dangling plot threads, and you know we're gonna find the answer to Guy Banning's death by the end of this game. You know we're gonna. So if I ever see you brought in here on a stretcher, I'll have Dr. Salen whip up the worst medicine you've ever tasted. I bet. There you go. Do. Time to head out. Back to Crossbell. Oh. More plot stuff happening now that we've finished all the things. Oh. That'd be a call from another division. Lee Bannings. Guess who? Is it Yona? No, you haven't forgotten the sound of my voice, detective. Oh, it's Grace. Oh, Michelle. Alright. Of course not, Michelle. What do I owe the pleasure? Oh, and it only took you one try. That intuition of yours is sharper than ever. Or maybe you were just longing to hear my sultry tones. Not exactly. You were the top name on my list of suspects, the only one, in fact. This is about Kia. She's still over there at the guild branch. Oh, yeah, about that. She and Shizuku went to the harbor district to play. That police pooch of yours, Zeit, was it? He was with them, so I figured it was all fine and dandy. Oh yeah, if Zeit's looking over the girls, I don't think we have anything to worry about. Good to know, good to know. I've heard a lot about that little pup, you know. Well, little isn't the word after seeing him in person. Do you think he's really one of those divine wolves of Crossbell myth? Not sure about that. Zeit is special, but I don't think he's a living legend or anything. Anyway, did you just want to touch base with us about Kia? I feel like I may have paused a little too long there. Maybe? No, actually, there was something else I wanted to tell you kiddos. Or, well, Arios did anyway. He was looking to exchange a little bit of information with the SSS. Huh. He should be back at the branch later this evening. Think you can swing by? I think I can. Does that have to do with the trade conference? That too, but he also wants to talk with you about Heiue and the Red Constellation. Got it. Head over as soon as we're done with the request for the day. We'll be waiting. Sort of. Bracers want to exchange intel. Alright. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Tempting offer. Yep. Let's all go back. Squam back. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I think we have done all the things. I believe all the things have been did. I will turn in the quest, though. Now, I did notice that I got a new Master Quartz. Is Wing better for Ellie? It's good for speed. Prevents ailments and stat down. 25% chance, but that's gonna get better. So the thing is, Pixie is gonna be good probably for Tio, really. Yeah, let's give this to Ellie. She is my healer. I don't do a whole lot with arts, so... Everything's reported. All good. Let's heal up, just in case. Just in case. Oh, we also have a thing for Kia. Shining Palm plush. Adorable. 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 Drop save. I guess we're heading over to the guild branch. Let's do it. We got time. We got 20 minutes or so. What's up? I don't think we have any loose ends to tie up, so let's go ahead and do it. Let me... I don't think we have anything else to do. What's up, Arios? So that's the situation. Crimson & Co. is merely a front for their true dealings. It's been a real bee getting any new info from Erebonia lately. So thanks for telling us what you know. Didn't you already have plenty of information on the Red Constellation, though? Guild is always fighting Jaeger Corps, the way I understand it. It's true, but we rarely cross paths with Jaeger Corps of the same caliber as the Red Constellation. One errant misstep could very well amount to a full-scale war. It would be that bad? Sound like they have enough military power to rival that of a small country. Compared to other Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation are in a league of their own. Got connections all across the continent, and they'll rush into any conflict, and they can just appeal to they'll rush into any conflict they can just... I'm very tired. They'll rush into any conflict they can just to appeal to potential buyers. Zephyr may be the only other Jaeger Corps on their level. Zephyr, huh? Let's remember Zephyr. Let's remember the Jaeger Corps called Zephyr. Let's just put that in our notebooks. I'm sure I've already told you to do that, but... That's the one Ravash's second-in-command once belonged to. Ah, Garcia. Both Corps gather the toughest guys around. The more combat experience, the better. Zephyr used to have a real badass as at their helm, too. They called him the Jaeger King. Let's remember that, maybe. Maybe we'll remember that, too. But a year ago, he and the War God, my old man, killed each other in battle. Randy. Far be it from us to pry into your personal life. Though to be fair, the Guild's aware of that fact already. Either way, Zephyr's been out of commission all year as far as we can tell. Too bad I can't say the same about the Red Constellation. Because my uncle's still there. Red Constellation's vice leader, Sigmund Orlando, the Scarlet Ogre. He's just as much of a monster as the War God and the Jaeger King. Those three men were particularly infamous. Based on the stories we've heard, I'm unsure that I could measure up to them. Damn. You're joking. Not even you, the Divine Blade of Wind? I think it'd be a coin flip, personally. The way swordsmen and Jaegers fight couldn't be more different, you know. He'd be strong, but my uncle's more beast than man, take my word for it. If you guys seriously threw down, neither one of you would walk away unscathed. That I know. Nevertheless, I will oppose him with all my might, should the situation call for it. As for the problem at hand, we've yet to figure out why it is they've come to Crossbell. That's what it boils down to, yes. Even with everything we've learned so far, the answer's still hazy. Think about the only thing we can say is they have ties with the Imperial government. True, but there's something else I'm worried about, too. It's a little tidbit Arios picked up while he was in Calvard. Oh? Some concerning information regarding Heiaway. The Republican government is currently colluding with the syndicate's elders. Interesting. Seriously? Same council of elders Shin's grandfather was part of? Just one other teensy little thing to consider. Person facilitating said dealings is a woman by the name of Keelika Roran. Oh? Keelika? Can't believe it. The same Keelika we met? Same Keelika that was a guild branch receptionist in Zeiss back in Trails in the Sky? Raven-haired lady you knew at the auction, right? Incidentally, Keelika also has ties to the Bracer Guild. I'm well aware. She once served as a receptionist at the Zeiss branch in Liberl. Yeah, I remember. However, she retired about a year ago and began working for an intelligence agency in the Republican government. It's known as the Rocksmith Agency. Oh gee, what a very clever name. You don't say. Rocksmith, as in President Rocksmith of Calvard. I've heard the president has established an intelligence agency, but yeah, she's the Calvard version of Lecter, basically. Wait just a minute. The Red Constellation and Heiwa have been in conflict with each other before, right? Calvard and Erebonia's intelligence agencies are in contact with them, then it would mean the stage is being set for one hell of a confrontation. Telling me Crossbell's gonna be the site of a proxy war between the Empire and the Republic? I don't know, man. It kind of fucking has been for the past 70 years, hasn't it? It's a possibility, unfortunately. Especially since Erebonian Chancellor Osborne and Calvardian President Rocksmith will be arriving tomorrow for the trade conference. Oh, we're gonna have a whole bunch of assassinations, aren't we? Either one may take this chance to eliminate the other. That being said, the two of them are doing little to keep their contacts a secret, which strikes me as odd. Suppose Heiwa or the Red Constellation did act. Should either nation's connections come to light, the international community would be in an uproar. Neither Erebonia nor Calvard is willing to take that kind of risk. Yeah. Bring up a good point. Direct confrontation wouldn't make any sense. But why else, then? What the hell's my uncle up to? Lloyd has a idea. Whatever the case, there must be some kind of meaning behind their actions. I think we're still missing a crucial piece of the puzzle. One that we need to find and fast. Oh. Got that right. Here's that intuition. You took the words right out of our mouths. As a matter of fact, the guild had the exact same thought. We're in the process of using our information network to track down that remaining piece you spoke of. Should have known. In that case, mind giving us a holler when you guys learn something? You don't even need to ask. We'll contact your HQ the moment we have some new info to share. We would appreciate the same treatment. Get in touch with us if you find anything out on your end. We'll need to cooperate as much as possible to get through these next few days without incident. I don't know, man. I feel like there's gonna be incident. Kia and Shizuku return to the guild with Zeit. Everybody going their separate ways. Bye, guys. You and Shizuku are going up on the roof of the department store tomorrow, right? Yeah, for the unveiling thingy. We promised that we watch it together. Sounds like fun. Shizuku won't be able to enjoy it to the fullest given her condition. Wow, okay. It's fine, she said she'd be okay just taking in the atmosphere. Don't worry, I'll make sure to tell her everything that happens. Yeah, Ellie. Kia's got it figured out. Hell of a kid, ain't she? Hey, Randy, is something wrong? You've been looking kinda down. To me, not a chance. How about now? Same suave and handsome lady killer you've always known, right? Lady killer? You know she's gonna take that word the wrong way, right, Randy? Sad little display supposed to convince us you're alright. Zip it, no one asked you newbies. Power of friendship, Randy. You're not powering of friendshipping correctly. No matter what I think or how I feel, I can't change who I'm related to. When the time comes, I'll sit him down and straighten things out. I bet you won't. I bet it's not gonna go that easily. Uncle Sigmund's the one who said he wanted to talk with me, but I haven't heard a peep from him since. Did act like he was away when we visited earlier. Plus, detective work's really worked up an appetite. Let's cook some damn dinner. Chief's coming in late tonight, right? We can bully him about Commander Bales later. Still hashing out the security detail for the unveiling tomorrow. Maybe we could dine out for the evening? Let's dine out. Hell yeah. Just long Lao. Grrr. Uh-oh. What are we gurring about? What's gur? Zeit? Something wrong? Says we have a visitor. A visitor? Also Kia can understand Zeit? Let me guess. Is it... Yep. Well, I was expecting the other guy, but okay. Same end result, really. What? Randy's cousin. Hey, how's it hanging? Shirley Orlando's in the house. Man, you guys are late. I've been dozing off waiting for you. The fuck you doing here, Shirley? Don't be such a party pooper, Dolphy. Is that any way to talk to your cute little cuz after 2 whole years? Where's the hugs and kisses? Cut the shit and answer me. What are you doing in here? No, scratch that. What were you doing in here? Haha. You've lost your edge, Dolphy. If I'd set up any booby traps, you'd have been torn to shreds the second you set foot in here. When'd you turn into such a wuss? How dare you? What's wrong with you? Don't get your panties in a bunch. I said if, didn't I? Though if Dolphy came alone, we would have painted this whole place red. Don't plan on involving it. But I don't plan on involving any civvies, as long as we're not at war anyway. Last thing this city needs is another problem child. Hey you, Shirley, right? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lloyd Bannings, from the Special Support Section. Oh hey, nice to see you again. Sorry about the other day, by the way. I didn't mean to take your innocence with that little nibble I gave you. That aside, this is CPD property you're standing in. Even that sofa you're sitting on is funded by taxpayer money. I'd also ask that you refrain from discussing violent topics like bloodshed and dismemberment in front of a child. Ah, my bad. Just miss Dolphy so much. Can't blame me for wanting to tease him a little. As if you ever gave a crap about me. You're only here to deliver a message from your old man, am I right? Huh? You mean... you got it. Daddy told you to keep your schedule open, remember? You're gonna be busy tomorrow, so what about tonight? Oh, but don't feel like you have to say yes or anything. Because you're gonna drag me there no matter what I say, right? Enough with all the filler and fluff. I know how these things work. Guess you haven't lost as much of your edge as I thought. So it's gonna be. Daddy said he'd be waiting for you at Neo Blanc. Fine. Sorry guys, looks like I won't be joining you for Hey, Randy. Who's this lady? Is she a bad guy? Hey, Kia. Stay back. Hey, that hurts my feelings, you know? Don't forget that. Who's the kid? She's super duper cutie. Huh? She's a kid we're looking after, that's all. Lay a finger on her and I'll kill you myself. Yeesh. Hear you loud and clear. Guess that means I won't be blowing up your crappy little building after all. Kidding. You know, just messing with you, right? I don't love this. Like, I actually kind of hate this. Not a fan of this. Guess I've got no choice but to meet up with my uncle. I'll be back later, so you guys just go enjoy yourselves without me. But you'll just be putting yourself in danger. Hey, Randy. I'd like to say hello, too. Mind if I join you? What? Lloyd? As the leader of the SSS, it'd be rude not to pay my respects to a colleague's family, right? Besides, I'm sure I could get a lot of field experience visiting a high-level club like the one they run. High-end, even. Check out the nads on this guy. Sure, why not? If you want to come so badly, be my guest. It's gonna be super uncomfortable, though. I promise, it's gonna be so fucking uncomfortable. Let me tag along too, then. I've never seen a party not worth crashing. Not to mention, I've always wanted to have a good time at New Blanc. Who might say no to a pretty boy like you? Oh, wait. Pretty lady? For what it's worth, most people would probably side with the former. For God's sake, what the hell are you guys thinking? You two, Shirley, shut your damn mouth already. Don't be like that. I even brought the limo around just for you. But what about the girls? They coming too? Just so you know, though, the kid and the wolf are no can do even for me. Ellie, Noelle, would you mind taking Kia out to eat? Get in contact with the chief while you're at it? Sight, I'm counting on you to guard the building until the chief is back. But, okay, I understand. We'll take care of things until you get back. Good luck, guys. Stay safe. Hey, Lloyd, are you going somewhere? We're going out to dinner. Don't you worry. Okay, have fun, guys. Better prepare ourselves for the worst. Told you it's gonna be super uncomfortable. We're gonna be stuck at a half an hour long cutscene now, aren't we? Ah, shit. Look at this thing. It's a bulletproof limousine. Rhineford model, if I had to guess. Didn't take you guys to blow your mirror. Didn't take long for you guys to blow your mirror on this, huh? Guess it means business is doing good. Yep, we're rolling in the dough. Welcome back, Ms. Orlando. Been a long time, young master. Yeah, Gareth, it has. Seriously, though, you mind cutting it out with the young master crap? I'm sure you've already heard about the news about Lord Balder. Yeah, I hear he's got a gate. It's truly regrettable. My condolences for your loss. Yeah. Look for the doom and gloom. Tonight we party. You guys too. Come on, jump in. Let's move it, people. It's gonna go great. I'm so excited for a great night out. Are all Jaegers paid as handsomely as the Red Constellation? Yeah, we're a little different than most. Our clientele includes all sorts of deep pockets like nobles. Raking in Mira by the millions is pretty common. Our first-rate Jaegers comes with a pretty hefty price tag. Top core like these have a lot to cost to cover. Weapons for one, nothing but the best will do. Speaking of, you guys finally splurge on an airship? Not yet. Liberlian military's got what we want in terms of durability, but they're not exactly the kind of thing you see pop up on the black market. I guess if we really wanted to, we could always just steal one for ourselves. It's surprisingly easy to, like, hijack and steal a fucking Liberlian airship, apparently. It's happened quite a few times. Oh, hey, T.O. I can hardly believe what I'm hearing. Yes, I apologize, T.O. You go out of your way to call us, and this is the news we give you. No, it's alright. I'm glad you told me. I should be going now. I will contact you again soon. Talk to you then. Bye, T.O. And, try not to worry too much. I will try, if you'll excuse me. Wonder if the boys are going to be okay. Hard not to assume the worst, considering who they're up against. I'm back. Oh, it's the Chief. Hey, Chief. Welcome back. We got some stuff to tell you. It's not great stuff. So any updates on the situation? Nothing's changed since I last contacted you. Shouldn't we be on standby near the club just in case? Wouldn't worry too much if I were you. First Division has New Blanc under surveillance. Oh. That's good to hear. Still, those guys could easily bypass our eyes and ears out there if they really wanted to. So either way you slice it, all we can do is wait for them to come home on their own. So I don't even know. We don't know where this place is. In Crossbell. It's somewhere in Crossbell. Didn't even realize we had a place like this in town. It's about as prime a location as you can get in this part of the city. Host club I work at isn't too far from here, actually. Come to think of it, this used to be the go-to spot for politicians, but most of their clientele these days are from out of state. Yeah, how about that? Got the whole club reserved for tonight, though, so make yourselves at home. Don't just stand there, come on in. Real wildfire, that girl. Thanks for looking after her, Gareth. We really, truly are going to be stuck in a half-hour cutscene now, aren't we? There you are, Randolph. Uncle, the hell's the big idea? Heard nothing but radio silence from you since we saw each other 2 weeks ago. Well, we've had our hands full lately, but I won't bother you with the details. I see you brought friends with you. You'd have never done something like that 2 years ago. Don't look at me. Our leader here's the one who... Take two. Don't look at me. Our leader here's the one who's all about the formalities. Pleasure to meet you. Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section, Lloyd Bannings. I'm one of his subordinates, Wazzy Hemisphere. Sigmund Orlando, representative for Crimson & Co. Make yourselves comfortable and have a drink or two. It's the least I owe you for all the trouble we put you through. By trouble, do you mean your daughter's surprise visit, or what you pulled back at the old mine? I wonder. You must be hungry. I'll have them bring you something to eat. I want another parfait. I can go for a parfait. Now then, we have much to discuss. You're the guest of honor here. I'll answer whatever questions you have first. I imagine there's a particular one you've been burning to ask. It saves us the trouble of dancing around it. Excuse me. I'll be blunt. The CPD has taken notice of your actions. To be specific, we want to know what your aims are in coming to Crossbell. Straight to the point. We're here for a number of reasons. Primary of which being the conditions on our contract. And that would be with the Imperial government. No comment. Client confidentiality is key in our line of work. So that's a yes. Unless it's a no. It's probably a yes. Could be a no. I mean, it's a yes. Right? Unless it's a no. I don't know, man. That's the power of just saying no comment. As you say. In that case, mind telling us what your relationship with Erebonia's Captain Arundel is? He helped you purchase the old Ravage compound, didn't he? That joker takes an exceptional man to end up in the back pocket of the Blood and Iron Chancellor. Reminds me a lot of Sal. Hard to say who'd come out on top between them. Sal. It's Sal, and it's not close. It is 100% Sal, and it is 100% not close. Huh? So you and your Four Eyes have some history. Oh my god. So you and Four Eyes have some history too, is that it? You could say we got acquainted back when we raided their turf last year. All in all, it was an easy job, but their men made a fine show standing their ground. Didn't expect to run into them in Crossbell of all places. Seems like a really obvious place to expect to run into them, actually. Yeah, well, we didn't get to meet that Yin guy everybody keeps blabbing on about over there. Apparently, he was on another job, so we just barely missed each other. Sounds like he's hanging out in Crossbell these days, though, huh? Can't say we heard anything about him since Ravach got taken down, but don't change the subject. We asked about your relationship with that Lecter guy. Afraid I'm gonna have to refrain from comment again. So we can ask all the questions we want, but you're just not gonna answer any of them. It's fine, Randy. By the way, if you don't mind me asking, how much is this contract of yours worth exactly? No comment. Oh, Detective Boy sure knows how to cut right to the nitty-gritty, huh? With a reaction like that, it must be worth a pretty mira. Something to the tune of 100 million at least. For the third time, not at liberty to comment. No, unofficially, let's just say that you're not too far off the mark. 100 million mira contract. About a fortune. Blood money is more like it. It's enough info out of me, consider it on the house. That out of the way, why don't we get down to business? Like I told you before, Randolph, your vacation days are up. It's time for you to become the next war god. Huh? War god? Wasn't that your late father's title? Cut the shit. You really think I'm gonna just go along with that? You gotta be drunk out of your goddamn mind right now. Simple, really. Leader of the Red Constellation can be none other than the war god, and as his only son, it's your duty to succeed him. Why should I? If you're so desperate for a war god, then why don't you take the name? Hell, even Shirley could do it. There's no reason it can't be a woman. At the end of the day, an ogre is all I am. My job is to run rampant on the battlefield. I can't be the man my brother was, nor do I want to. Same goes for her, perhaps even more so. Yeah, I'm definitely not cut out for this whole war god business. Ice cream. Sure you understand, Randolph, why my brother wanted to settle the score with his longtime rival. My brother gave you a trial once, and you overcame it with effort to spare, proving beyond a shadow of a doubt your worth as a successor. Think you know better than anyone, that you're the only one fit for this. Trial to become the next war god? Dolphy's lost his edge these days, but he used to be a total badass. Especially that time he took out a whole Zephyr squad by using that village as... Stop it. I'm begging you, not another word. Randy. Lame, what the hell happened to you? Once upon a time, I used to look up to you, Dolphy, you know that? We'll leave it at this for now. Time to head home, Shirley. You say so. Think harder on what your father would say if he saw you like this. Tarnish your name enough as it is. Make a choice whether you follow my lead or run like a dog or stand up and fight. Otherwise, I'll send you straight to Gehenna. Night, Dolphy. You two guys, later. Thing we didn't bring the girls with us. Wouldn't want to embarrass myself right in front of them. Sorry, guys. Didn't want you two to see me like this. Doesn't matter. None of this is your fault. They're the ones who were in the wrong. Still seeing you all beaten up over this tells me one thing. They had you pegged, didn't they? Mozzie. You asshat. It was true. They were right the whole time, and they hit me where it hurts. Damn. How awful. Can't believe them. How could they put you in that position? Setting the Oh, we need to stop. Setting your succession of the war god aside for now, it sounds like you managed to gain plenty of intel. Yeah. They're banking somewhere around 100 million mira on this new contract. Going off the situation, it's a safe bet that their employers are the Imperial government. They also mentioned they would be busy starting tomorrow, which can only mean they're plotting something for the trade conference. I think we've got an idea about the provisions of this contract. What about you, Lloyd? Well... Was the purpose of the contract assassinate the Republican president? We already said no to that. Wipe out Hayaway? They basically already said no to that. It's gotta be this one. I also know that it's this one. This is just a hunch, but... Heard that the Blood and Iron Chancellor has a lot of opposition in the Empire. Chances are high that the Red Constellation is here to protect him during his stay in Crossbell. Oh. Yeah, that makes sense. Good observation, Lloyd. Do you think 100 million mira is overcharging for something so simple? Besides, surely the Chancellor is bringing his own personal detail too. Good point. Both Ereboni and Calvard are bringing a sizable number of guards and escorts with them. Naturally, the Red Constellation would be acting independently from official security. If you pay attention to their actions, it's clear that they're trying to get a feel for the location in any way they can. There have been sightings at Amorca Village, Mines, and Belgard Gate. On the surface, all they seemed to be doing was stocking up on food supplies and septium. Yeah, but I don't think that's why they were visiting so many different regions. They wanted to scout things out, just like we and the Bracers do. That way, they'll be quick to mobilize at a moment's notice. It's only speculation at this point. Dignitaries from all across the continent are coming tomorrow for Orcus Tower's unveiling. On that note, I'll be sending you guys on site too. Come again? By site, you mean the unveiling? Red Constellation's been giving you a bad case of tunnel vision lately. You're the special support section, not the counter-espionage and anti-terrorism squad. It's time you have a change of pace, so you can get a better sense of the bigger picture here. I guess you're right. Truth hurts sometimes. Does that mean we'll be an official part of the security detail then? On paper, yes, but I want you to focus on observing the unveiling ceremony itself. Get a lay of the land once the trade conference begins. Keep an eye on how the dignitaries carry themselves. Doing that should give you a different perspective on things. Alright, can I save and stop now, please? You're still awake? Hey, it's Muller Vander, and our fucking bestie. We depart early tomorrow morning. Shouldn't you be resting? What voice did I give him? It's been so long. Ah, right. I mean, it's like a Matt Mercer kind of... I can totally do a Matt Mercer voice. You know me. Thought it best to read over these reports while I have the chance. From the military academy. The military academy. Oh, baby. Let me actually read this, like, thoroughly here. Thought it best to read over these reports while I have the chance. From the military academy. I never expected you to take your duties there so seriously. The military academy in Arabonia. Certainly not important. I'm the chairman of the board of directors, even if it's only in name. The students are giving their all. It's only right that I give them mine as well. Let's remember this scene when we play Trails of Cold Steel. Let's just say that. So be it. That aside, I managed to dig up some new information about that matter we were looking into. Bro! Okay. Duke Cayenne's attack dogs are beginning to make their move again. Let's remember that too. Maybe put that one in the notebooks. Maybe we'll write that one in our notebooks. Him again, I wish I could say his troublemaking surprised me. Do you know the scope of their plans? Yeah. I do. No, not yet. The intelligence division hasn't fully uncovered it themselves. Our friend the Chancellor certainly reaps what he sows. This does not bode well for him, does it? Then again, I'm not out of the woods either, am I? Maybe they'll find it in their hearts to target me as well. Interesting. So, what I'm gleaning from this is that whoever this Duke Cayenne is targeting the Chancellor and might target our friend blonde-haired man, who we certainly have never seen before in any previous Trails games. This is no laughing matter, you fool. Wouldn't it be wise to request more support from the 7th Armored Division? It's not too late to put in the call, you know. I'm afraid I'll have to decline. Chancellor's safety aside, if I were to appear there with full escort in tow, it'd ruin my precious public image. Besides, I'll always have you, my love. Can't think of anywhere in the world I'd be safer than in your tender arms. Well, I'm off to bed. Sorry, I forgot myself there. Pillow talk aside, I'm looking forward to speaking with the Crown Princess. I bet you are. I bet you are. Have all the arrangements been made? Yes, I spoke with the senior captain earlier. I bet you have. Is that an official one? Mueller and Julia? I can't remember if the game actually... I don't think it, actually ever ships them together, but... We're scheduled to meet early tomorrow evening after the luncheon. I bet you fucking are. Good, good. It's hard to believe it's been almost a year. I only wish Estelle and the others were coming so that we can make a proper reunion. Shara's been busy with work as well, too much so to make a time for a trip. Right. Nevertheless, I will do my utmost to enjoy Zemiria's most modern urban city in their stead. And worry not, I've no intention of getting in the way of your long-awaited rendezvous with the senior captain, Artemis. They like, poke at it, but I don't think it's actually an official thing. If you'd like, I can even set some time aside for a lovely date at the theme park. Stay out of it, idiot. Actually, your idiocy is going beyond your usual bounds tonight. Trust you aren't getting any ideas of creating more work for me tomorrow, correct? Oh, come on now. You know. Of course not. Why, I wouldn't dream of it. At this rate, I'm gonna have to put a leash around his neck tomorrow. Well, all things considered, this will likely be my last foreign trip for a while, and our work is certainly cut out for us. We'll need to find out what the Chancellor is planning, not to mention keep an eye on developments around the continent. I know I've caused you nothing but headaches lately, but I hope you know I'm counting on you, my dearest friend. Naturally. That was a really fucking important scene that is gonna set up a lot of Cold Steel stuff. I'm just gonna put that out there. Now we've got LeBurl, the Arcee. Guess who? It's our dear friend, elegant young lady. Can't do a Christina V voice. What a lovely breeze. Judging by the shift in the clouds, we should be in for clear skies over there. Zig. Is that you, buddy? I missed you, buddy. Fucking Sieg. Scree. Scree, scree, scree. Thank you as always, old friend. It's as I feared, the cinders are beginning to smolder in the Republic as well. Then there's Hayway, not to mention the intervention of the continent's leading Jaeger Corps. Of course, I'm already well aware of who's been operating on the Blood and Iron Chancellor's behalf. Old pal Lecter. Scree. Don't mind me. Yeah, they have history. We remember that from Trails in the Sky the Third in one of those doors. Man, I feel like I remember there was something else I was supposed to remember from one of those doors earlier in this stream. What was that? I don't remember. I wonder if those things were from the same door. We'll be flying northeast tomorrow. Will you be joining us on board? Even you may have trouble following us all the way into foreign territory. Scree. I told you we were going to be in for another half-hour cutscene. So this is where you were, Your Highness. Is that Julia? Yeah, it is. Hey, Julia. I'm going to enjoy the breeze for a little while. I'm a tad ill at ease over these next few days. Surprising to hear. Hello, Sieg. Back from your scouting mission? Scree, scree. Here, I received a report from RNA Research. RNA Research. Haven't heard that name in a while. That's also from a door in Trails in the Sky the Third, isn't it? Alan Richard and Canone, Amalthea, whose name we're finally going to be able to hear in the remake when it's voiced. That joke won't apply anymore. Oh no. From Richard. Please let me have a look. And people say you can skip Sky the Third. Get the fuck out of here, man. Details on Republican government activity. Radical nationalists within Calvard. Seems every region in the western half of the continent is undergoing some kind of turmoil, except Liberal. Liberal's doing great. They already had their problems. Now they're just smooth sailing. To agree, I'll need to consult the prince over this as well. Perhaps now would be a good time to make use of a specially recommended connection? Connection, Your Highness? Well, the orbment, the walkie-talkie orbment thing, right? They may just be the allies we'll need during our visit. Oh, no, they're talking about us. SSS. The ones Estelle and Joshua told us about. I don't see the harm in seeking their assistance in addition to the guilds. Indeed. 2 years have passed since the signing of the non-aggression pact that Grandmother proposed. The pact allowed us to avoid war, but at the cost of giving rise to other unforeseen pressures that have strained the continent. At this point, we have no choice but to seek out a new framework, one that will replace the non-aggression pact. Shit's getting real, man. I'm telling you, this this conference is like one of the most, if not the most important event that happens in the entire series up till now. Or up till current games released. How pleasantly surprising. This terminal's a lot more user-friendly than I expected. Oh, I thought it was Yona. Never mind. Yona Sacred, systems engineering prodigy of the Epstein Foundation. I'm impressed you managed to construct such a complex environment on a network as obsolete as this. Suppose it really wasn't a fluke you were able to catch Ren, then. You should be quite pleased with yourself. Really should have stopped before going back. I don't know if I could have. I don't know if it would have let me. Astral code installation complete. Time to get to work. Phase space access confirmed. Now to begin crawling the orbital network. Securing entry from multiple routes. First, second, and third security clearances bypassed. All that's left is cracking the logic key and done. You're all mine, main terminal. I can see why the professor is so proud of this code. It's enough fun for now, though. I've got info to dig up. Oops, I've been had. Not bad, Freckles, but not good either. You won't notice my little breach until tomorrow. So I'm sure it won't make a difference if I have a little more fun in the meantime. There you go. Look at all this shit, man. Stuff is happening. Late August, 1204, the Septian calendar. West Samaria Trade Conference, proposed by the newly elected mayor of Crossbell and CEO of the IBC, Dieter Croy, is about to commence. Representing the major power of the West, the Empire of Arabonia, are Blood and Iron Chancellor Gileath Osborne and Man About Town Prince Olivert Rize Ornor. From the major power to the east, the Republic of Calvard, comes President Samuel Rocksmith, carrying with him the support of the masses. Representing the northern principality of Remiferia is its young ruler, Prince Albert von Bartholomeus. Finally, from the Liberal Kingdom to the southwest comes Crown Princess Claudia von Oslies on behalf of Queen Alicia II. This very moment, prominent dignitaries from across the continent are beginning to gather together on Crossbellan soil. Bro, let me save and stop, please. I'm so tired. It happens, man. Sometimes you just get trapped in one of these big-ass fucking cutscenes, and it takes 40 minutes. It's been about 40 minutes, I think. No, not 40. Yeah, 40. 30. It was before 9:30. There's the train. It has a fancy name in German. I can't remember what it's called. Eisenreich or some shit. There he is, Gileath Osborne. And Lecter. And there's Olivert. Oh my god, I forgot she was there. I mean, I know she comes here, and I know we can see her later, but I forgot she came just right off the train like that. Her hair's a little pinker than it normally is, though. There's Rocksmith and Keelika. Airship. Brogard. Julia and Chloe. Yeah. Everybody's showing up. All kinds of old familiar faces. And then there's this guy. Prince Albert von Bart. He doesn't even have a portrait. I'm not going to be able to save for another 20 minutes. There they go. There's the motorcade. It's a steep hill. It's like really, really steep incline driving up. Look at all the people, all these important people. Wow, what a lineup. I'm looking at some of the most powerful individuals on the continent. Didn't realize the Blood and Iron Chancellor was such a beast, not just in rep, but in physicality, too. Crocksmith, on the other hand, looks like he's downed one too many of the Eastern Quarter's oh god, stop. Just Claudia of Liberal is so gorgeous. And look, it's Senior Captain Schwartz in the flesh. Another member of the fan club, huh? Attention, esteemed dignitaries. Allow me to formally welcome you to Crossbell State. I am the mayor of Crossbell City, Dieter Croy. Thank you all for coming here today and agreeing to participate in the West Zemuria Trade Conference. Normally, this would be the part where I announce the commencement of the conference itself, but before we get to that, we must first commemorate this auspicious day. Let me save! I'm begging. There is something I wish to show you. Behind me stands Crossbell's new City Hall, a modern landmark that symbolizes our state's commitment to trade and finance. Above all else, it's a center of international exchange, a place built to foster peace and concord throughout the entire continent. It is with great pride that I unveil to you the continent's first true skyscraper. Orcus Tower. Dude, oh my god. This is what I get. This is what I get for thinking we can just, like, save and stop. And we can't. It is almost 40 minutes now. There it is. Orcus Tower. Seen the architectural brief, but I don't care about these words. I don't care. Yep. Sure is. Can we save? Can we save and stop, please? Takes me back to when we were on the Liber arc. Not quite as tall as the Axis pillar. Now then, let us proceed to our distinguished guests, as well as all those gathered here today. I hereby declare the West Zemuria Trade Conference officially open. And now we can go back to SSS base, where we'll have another 20-minute cutscene, and then maybe we'll be able to save and stop. unlike anything I've ever seen. The word magnificent comes to mind. Seeing it makes me all the more pleased that we decided to come to Crossbell. How very auspicious. But I believe I've seen enough. It would appear that we have an infestation to tend to. Trust you'll take care of it. And what of tomorrow's grand event, your aid would be greatly appreciated. It would afford us so much more peace of mind to have you there. If I must. Farewell for now. Well, elusive as ever. Frankly, I would prefer to stake my trust in someone less fickle. Come now, fickle is a bit of an unfair way to put it. There are simply restrictions on when he will and won't cooperate with us. Mm-hmm. Still a secret. Nevertheless, everything has gone according to plan thus far. Let us make extra certain it stays that way come tomorrow. Let me save and stop, please. Jesus Christ. I really can't go for another, like, 20 minutes. I really can't. What I may have to do is I may have to just, like, call it, and then I'll start... Oh, shit. Like, I guess... I'll start my... I'll play a half hour... I'll redo this cutscene before starting the stream. I don't know. Man. I really need to stop. There's no way to, like, save in the middle of a cutscene. I don't care. I don't care. She's intoxicated with the thought of the bloodshed soon to follow. Great. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. She'll get her fill tomorrow, one way or another. Oh, for fuck's sake! If only Blue Blanc were here, he would have waxed even more poetic over a set like this. It wouldn't shock me to learn he came to see it uninvited anyway. What's this? All that's left is to make sure these fall into the right hands. Blueprints. Next batch of festivities while I'm here. I hate that, like, this is really important, too. But my voice is so shot, and I'm tired, and I just need... Been going over a half an hour over now. Just need to stop. They really needed to put... Before the start of this, they needed to put one of those save prompts. This is not the first time we're going to have this situation, by the way. This game, or for the rest of the series. There are cutscenes in the Cold Steel games that are over an hour. Everyone sounds so excited. Hey, Kia, is this building really that big? Oh, she's dotting. You still there? Sorry, Shizuko, but yeah, it's like ginormous. Blue and white and super sleek and so pretty. But... what's wrong? It's nothing. I don't believe you. That's weird. This is my first time seeing it, but I feel like I recognize this tower from somewhere. Let's write that in our journals also. Oh my fucking god, you gotta be kidding me, man. I just wish I knew how much more there was. If it's like 2 or 3 more minutes, that's fine, but like, if it's another 10 or 20 minutes, then I need to stop. So the trade conference's main session will be tomorrow afternoon, huh? They'll be holding informal talks at a luncheon today. From there, they'll meet for dinner in the evening, after which they'll watch a performance of Arc and Seal. All dignitaries will be staying at the State Guest House in Michelin. Yeah. Yeah, I don't care. We remember that. We remember that. Michelin is closed, that's right. Yep. Continue focusing on support requests. Do what you gotta do. Keep that in mind. Yep, I know. Had my eyes on Lecter. Chancellor's present completely dominated. Rocksmith seemed to be on a little friendlier side. Other than that, no, Rocksmith is not on the friendlier side. I'll tell you that much. Hard not to notice Keelika standing right next to him. Mm-hmm. Yep. We know. Yep. And Captain Schwartz. Yep. She's part of the fan club. Yep. She's got a fan club, and Noelle's in it. And so's Ellie. Had a pleasure of attending a procession held by the Royal Guard back when I was in Liberal. Selling a photo album, I had to buy one. Okay, great. Great. I bet you were keener on Prince Oliver. Mm-hmm. Rose to fame after playing a major role in solving the Liberal incident. Yep. He went to all sorts of events that bolstered his popularity. Does not hold succession to the Imperial throne because he's a bastard. I think we knew that already. If not, we do now. Wouldn't that mean he's met with Estelle and Joshua before? Yep. They were party members in a previous game together. Oh my god! This has to be it, right? We have to be done here after this? Where's Shizuku? Going back to hospital. Okay, saw the tower. Perfect view. So cool. Explodey things, fireworks. But I felt really weird when I looked at the tower, and I don't know why. It's nothing. I'm not going to tell anybody about it, though. I'm just going to keep that bottled up inside. It's something we should probably remember and write down in our notebooks. I'll be here on standby for the day. Just focus on your own work. All right. Can I do that now? Can I, like, focus on my own work now, please? Thank you. Thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on Twitch VODs. After the fact on the YouTube VODs. However you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. We need to fucking stop. The next stream is tentatively gonna be on Thursday the 4th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time until 9:30-ish. My guess is that one is almost certainly going to get canceled. I have something that I'm going to have to do probably later this week. It's almost certainly going to be on Friday. I'm almost certainly going to have to leave Thursday night. So I'm almost certainly not going to be streaming for the rest of the week. I'm not going to stream tomorrow in advance of that just because I'm tired and I'm not going to do that. My guess is we're probably not going to have a stream on Thursday. I will tentatively say that there is a stream on Thursday just in case things change and there's a possibility I can stream. I'm not going to bank on it. If I don't stream on Thursday, the next stream will be Monday, and it'll be 7, and we will jump into this and look at support requests and get our hands dirty with the lead up to the conference, which is this is a great chapter. It's a massive event that's going to happen. It shapes the entire next arc of this story. So this is really, really critical, and I want to give it the care it deserves, but we have got to stop because we're so far over time. So, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. The next stream will either be Thursday or Monday. It'll probably be Monday. I'll post on Blue Sky to give details of that situation. But, yeah, that's my expectation. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next stream.